Are you wondering what imposter syndrome is? You've heard people talk about it, but what is it? You really need to understand imposter syndrome to confirm whether you are experiencing it or not. Everyone feels like an imposter sometimes, and this is pretty natural. In this video, we will define imposter syndrome and discuss some of the most common symptoms. What is imposter syndrome? Imposter syndrome is when you are regularly experiencing thoughts and feelings that you are a fraud. Experiencing these thoughts now and then is not imposter syndrome. A person who experiences imposter syndrome will believe that they do not deserve to be where they are. This can be in a specific job position or even owning a business. Imposter syndrome can also arise in your personal life. For example, you may feel that you do not deserve your spouse, your family, or success. Increased anxiety and fear. When you experience imposter syndrome, you will feel a lot more anxious than usual. You could become terrified that you will be found out as an imposter and that the consequences will be dire. Some people that suffer from imposter syndrome feel like their whole world is imploding. Your emotions with imposter syndrome. If you are experiencing imposter syndrome, then this will make you feel stressed out. It will change your state of mind and you can experience all kinds of negative emotions. Feeling like a fraud all of the time will not be pleasant and can lead to anxiety. Imposter syndrome is always likely. The truth is that many people are experiencing imposter syndrome right now. Experts predict that as many as 70% of the population will suffer from imposter syndrome at one point in their life. It is possible to experience it more than once in your life. Self-doubt caused by imposter syndrome. Another common symptom of imposter syndrome is an increase in self-doubt. If you have noticed that your self-esteem has tanked recently, this could be due to thinking you are an imposter. Perfectionist tendencies. A lot of people who experience imposter syndrome start to develop perfectionist tendencies. This is likely because they feel they need to do everything perfectly to prove to others that they are not an imposter. Perfectionism has a lot of drawbacks. Nobody and nothing in life is perfect. Need to perform better than others. Another imposter syndrome symptom is the desire to always perform better than others. The rationale behind this is the need to prove that you are not a fraud. People suffering from imposter syndrome often work harder than others to ensure they are considered top performers. Self-sabotage. People who regularly experience feelings of being an imposter are more prone to self-sabotage. They may be progressing well and then suddenly do something to undo all of their excellent work. This is because they probably have a self-confidence crisis and think they are not good enough. Or they could be undermining their success, procrastinating, or failing to finish their projects. Unable to accept compliments. If you are experiencing imposter syndrome, you may find it difficult to accept compliments from others. You may have a tendency to deflect and feel uncomfortable when receiving recognition. You do not feel like you are worthy, so any compliments received can be ignored because you believe that people are just feeling sorry for you. Recognizing these symptoms is the first step toward overcoming imposter syndrome. Remember to like, subscribe, and share if you enjoyed this video. Watch our channel for the follow-up video, Overcoming Imposter Syndrome, coming soon.